Next day, same mess. Just look at cleaned up and figure out what I want to do. Alright, now we're cleaned up. It's been quite a while actually. I've been prepping throttle body and valve cover. Just kind of getting it ready for the big paint. I went with the Seahawks colors, blue and green. Ta-da! So yeah, just shaking up this stuff. Got the flame-proof primer going here. Figured that'll be good enough for the wrinkle cut on the throttle body, or the intake manifold, good lord, and the valve cover for the paint. So hopefully that'll work out. Hopefully this will protect, because I'm putting the same paint as this on there. I think this will be fine, right? Some drippy, but it's no biggie because I wanted to really get it thick down in there, nice and good. I can always sand it. This I'm gonna let it dry overnight and sand it. Really nice coverage in here. That Honda looks great. Really nice and leveling. So yeah, this guy's gonna dry for a couple days, at least until I get my paint. But this guy is pretty much going crinkle right away. There's no point in holding off. Yeah, got 2 cans of crinkle, so you're going nice and slow. All right, we're all set up, ready to go. Got my Wrinkled Plus here. And my backup can right there. And my heat gun sitting off to the left. Let's do this. First light coat is on. I'm gonna give it about 10-15 minutes. Just came in and took a pic at this. That looks nice. Almost looks plastic. That's what that sanding pen gets you. Second coat. Coat is on there. Alright. Waited about 10 minutes, put a third coat on. It's been about 15 minutes. I've been inside cutting up a little bit more of the front end for the radiator bracket. But now I'm going to put some heat on this. I just got this dude kind of chilling. Got a nice 4 blowing kind of in there. Got a little hole. It's pretty much hitting it. It's actually going like right there. But I'm gonna let that chill out while I get some black paint done in here. Gotta get this guy on there, so now I gotta do some primer stuff on this. But keeping an eye on this thing, make sure it don't catch on fire. Look at that wrinkly. Starting to come in. Not so much. I think I put it on a little heavy. There's some spots and lighter than others, but it's starting to get there. Definitely right where I have the heat on it, so until that's a lot warmer. I got higher going in there, so you can tell the difference. Maybe I'll move this thing around. I'm gonna give that a little shot. Aim this down a little bit more so it's not so right down the hole, right down the hole there. Yeah, I think that angle will behoove me a little better there. You feel it all over. I don't know, I'm waiting on that thing to dry and can't really do anything with that, so might as well put this motor stand together here. Yeah, 750 pounds of muscle. That's nice and all, but needs a sticker. There, Japanese flag, my Japanese car. All right, so that guy's got to go on this guy, so it can go on that guy. So I got to take this off first. Weird. Kind of just, collected there. Not too bad, I guess. Still a little bit. Well, it's kind of. Yeah, I think it's out of service limits, but I mean, I wouldn't use it again. But hey, what's up? Well, that came off pretty darn easy, actually. Not too bad at all. Looking at it, it's not in too bad a shape. Clean it up, should be perfectly fine to put on eBay. Curious as to what the difference between this guy and the D series is. I'll have to look up some specs and see what it is. It'd be nice to use my other one from the D series, but if not, whatever. Good, looking like it's one to be on a stand. Well, I did it. It only took me about an hour and a half, but I managed to put this thing together and finally figure out how to get this on there. Hodgepodge of bolts, motor control arm, rear transmission mount. I have no idea. There's a head bolt, D16 head bolt. Christ. Yeah, so it's on and doing good. This guy came out nice. Nice and wrinkly. There's a couple of spots on here where it didn't wrinkle right. Didn't crinkle correctly. Quite a few spots actually. Actually kind of came out pretty shitty. So what I'm going to do is throw another coat on there right now. And after the day. Just brought this guy in. Can't even really see. Can't even see what's going on back. I'm going to give it that set overnight. Got this guy on a cart. That guy's up in the air. Everything else just kind of chilling, waiting. Hopefully my paint comes tomorrow. If it doesn't, I guess Monday. Sucks, but anyways, gives me time to sand this guy down. Looks fucking great. Can't wait to hit this up with just a tiny bit of shit. Last time I was able to see some big droops on camera that I didn't see in person. That one I can see. Be careful not to bump this thing. It's weird how it just looks like 3D printed. Anyways, alright. Time for food and maybe a movie. So we were close, but not quite. Looks good here. The rest of it's not quite what I want. There's a couple of shiny spots. I'm just gonna keep adding some layers until it does what I want it to. Alright, so I guess we'll get started by taking the head off of this guy. Which I believe involves taking the cams and stuff off. Should probably, you know, I got this book. Maybe I should take a peek at what they're supposed to do. Alright, cylinder head removal. Take a bunch of hoses off, unclip a bunch of junk. Yeah, there we go. Rocker arm assembly. 626. Remove the rocker arm assembly. Rocker arm assembly. Remove the cam chain assembly. Alright, I think I found where I'm supposed to be here. And it says take off all the cover bolts and all that crap, which is obviously already done. But then it's telling me now to switch this pin over here. Basically do this. Oh, which it's not going to let me do. I don't know what it means about pin or whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. If it hits me in the face, it's my own damn fault. Yeah. Work shit to it. There's be something I can do with that. Aside from just sticking in a box of parts. Need some gloves. Alright, now my little book of magic is telling me to now where I sit down my truck. Pull off the cam chain guide. Now we get to take apart this guy. This is a number 6 metric Allen wrench. Oh, I'm gonna need my hammer for that one. Other than that, we got these guys. Alright, I figured it out. There, obviously. Oh, this one. Standing up muscle. Trying to strip on me. Figure that one out. I'm gonna have to come back to this guy because that has been biting me. I feel like I'm bending this thing. Bodas. Anyways, I can take the head off without taking the chain guide off. This chain. I'm gonna make a necklace out of this or something. Call me Honda chain. Boy. Anyways, now that I've done get the culturally appropriate noises, here we go. And so now we're done with the rocker arm assembly. We can get down to the cylinder head, which means we gotta remove the, or now we got the chain guide, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Rocker arm removal sequence. In case you're looking for it. Number 1 is right there. got all those loosened, now I can take off the caps here. Peek here, huh? Not too bad. PNC 00. Not too bad. These cylinder walls look fucking great. I thought for sure they'd just be pure rust. God, the purest of rusts. Oh, should I turn for it? It's too hard to turn. I put the wheel on. Alright, got my wheel on here. Turn. See what it looks like. Man, those look good. The walls look good. Still got the crosshatch. I'm not gonna hone those at all. Those look beautiful. Those goofy ass pistons. Yeah, that is smooth. Smooth. Love it. Beautiful. Now as for the head, the valves, he wasn't kidding. Those are all bent. Oh, every last single one of the exhaust valves is bent. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the, you want to see what I'm looking at? 4 of the intake valves are bent. All of the exhaust. It's crazy. Well, don't run the engine without oil, because the tensioner relies on oil pressure. So there you go. Alright, continuing on. Alright, so while that's drippy dropping, I'm going to go ahead and pull this and looks like I bent the dust shield somehow. No biggie, that comes back. I'm going to zip this guy out. Nothing, anything right home about. Got a new one coming, so this is going in the recycling. Ooh, let's see here. What do we got? Looks pretty darn clean. Just one little black chunk of something there. Other than that, this thing looks pretty good. Go ahead and get that out of there. Alright, oil pump removal. Set piston in number 1. Set. Remove oil pan. Removed. Remove and discard oil pump chain tensioner. Ooh. Let's see if I can get that thing off there. Alright, so take this dude off. Just 3 little things. This guy was a number 5 torque, or not torque, but number 5 Allen wrench. Just comes right off. Or well, it came right off compared to the timing chain tensioner. That thing's still sitting on there. Gave up. I don't need any one of those things, so I'm done with that. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Get this guy off. Those 2 I think I'll put right back on there. Here's my matching bracelet. Oh. Ooh, it slides out. Alright, some stuff to remember here. I think that thing says outside on it. Come on. Alright, I guess I could figure that out. So apparently you gotta stick something in there. If you look in there, this rod has a little divot in it. And that'll lock it up. So 14 millimeters, zap that out. Hey, look at that. Boom. She came out proper. Still don't know how to take this off. Pull that out. Still don't know how to get that out. There we go. Sprocket pulls off. Just got a gear on there. Sweet. Easy peasy. I got a tennis bracket. Tennis bracelet, and I can put this all back where it belongs, and I get to taking that thing off. My book over here says I could take these 4 off and should come right up. Should. Hey, he's on there, or off there, I guess. This guy looks like. I can't turn it with the. I need to get this dude off of here very carefully. Alright. Looks like everything is appropriate. Didn't find any like squirrels or anything like that in here. I'm gonna kind of wipe it up a little bit. I'm going to work on getting the piston rods out of here. Just give it a quick little cleaning. Get rid of some of the loose shit. I will be cleaning this really nicely and good and getting rid of all this old Honda bond. So I got a lot more coming of that. Ordered a bunch of gaskets. All kinds of gaskets for this stuff and cooling housing and all kinds of jazz, all sorts of jazz. So I got lots of little OEM bags coming my way. So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy lined up and then start taking some pistons out. Postman is kind enough to drop off some pistons here. So these are the A2s, PRB 01, PRB 00, see it's kind of bulbous. It's where the A3 is flat. Has the weird thing. Ones I just took out. Ones that just came. One more blow by on these ones. Let's see about the rest of them here. Got them all off. Gonna get them cleaned up here. And they stink. They smell like fried food. Like literally like they were running old restaurant grease in their car. Like the grossest smell. Let's get them cleaned up. Oh, there it is, all cleaned up. Nice and pretty. Do say so myself. That's the after. It's pretty much the before. I think the head was a little bit worse than this one. Some of them more like that. Yeesh. Sweet. Well, one down. 3 to go. FML. Alright, these pretty. As good as I can get them. Alright, got the A3 heads off the A3 rods. Put the A2 heads on the A3 rods. There's the old A3s. Those are the A2s. And so I got these guys over here. Was careful to make sure that the notches are opposite of the inside. Notches on the exhaust. Got all 4 of these guys done up here. Probably gonna wait until tomorrow. It's already like 5:30 to do these guys. I have been down here since 9 o'clock. Just had lunch. Yeah. So I'm gonna figure out. I might just pack up a couple of things and just shut off the lights, but we'll see here. Let's get the first set of new rings on here. Looking good. Looking good. This sure is pretty. That's it. This is the last one I did, so it's the ugliest. Got real tired of doing them. Pretty quick there. Ooh, that's pretty tight in there. I guess I don't want to put those back in there. Just gonna stick them in there, but it's starting to bump into each other. I don't want to mess these up, so alright.